Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Marietta here. Y'all know I was just sitting here and I just got off the phone talking to a girlfriend, and we were talking about the Medicaid and the Medicare cuts and the situation about the $5 billion cut that they're opposing to Medicaid and Medicare and the SNAP program. And the list just goes on and on and on what this situation can do over a course of time. From the time that January 20th came in, there's been one thing after another, and it has not stopped. And the sad part about it is there is really nothing that we can do about all these massive cuts that's coming down the pike. All I can say is I had to chime in and give my 2 cents because me and her had a very good conversation, and we were talking about the American people being healthy, and we were talking about how we need to eat better and how it's time for us to be able to work together and come together and be able to help one another. And this is where we're going to really need each other, because where it comes down to trying to take care of those that are sick, trying to take care of those in your family that are going through, those that may have situations happening with them. I mean, it could be something as simple as a cold. I mean, that could cause you to end up in the hospital, but yet and still you have no Medicaid, no Medicare, cuts being so dramatic to the point where you can't even get the very medication that you need to even heal. So we were just talking about the things that we can use and how we use the herbs and natural herbs and getting our vitamins and getting everything that we need now and learning how to grow our own food and things of that nature to be able to put some nutritional stuff into our body, and not eat all this processed stuff and stop eating all this sugar and things of that nature so that we can begin to heal as a people, because this is going to be huge. This is going to take down a lot of people, and our heart truly goes out to the ones that are in the nursing home, the ones that are sick. Because, I mean, I look at it like this affects all of us. It's going to affect every single one of us, our young, our old, our elderly. It does not matter, because as we live and as we go through this life and we begin to move around this life and eat this food and just exist, you're going to get sick. And there's times that you do have to see a doctor. And if you don't have no medical coverage and no medical situations, you're just one sickness away from losing everything that you have, losing it all. I mean, it all. It doesn't matter what your income is. It does not matter where you work. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. It's just the fact that this could be huge, and it could hurt a lot of American people. It could really take us down a serious dark rabbit hole one by one. As we begin to go down that rabbit hole, it's like, I mean, it's just a terrible place for us to be right now. And as we begin to think about this situation, and me and her were just sitting here talking, and I was thinking about the facilities that are open, far as the nurses' homes, and how you got to have the Medicaid, the Medicare, or whatever you got to have to take them to the nursing home in order for them to be well taken care of. Well, I'm thinking, how are these facilities going to be able to make it? They're not. So that means these facilities are going to be shut down. What's going to happen to the American people? Where are they going to put these people? Or anybody going to care where these people go? So, I mean, it was just a whole big conversation we were having of just thinking about how cruel the world has gotten. I mean, we would have never thought that we would live to see America in this type of situation. But the word does teach us to pray for America, and we got to continue to pray for America constantly. And we got to begin to pray for the people, because we don't know who's going to go through what, or whose home this is seriously going to affect either one of us. I mean, because when you think about these cuts are going to cut deep. They're going to cut the American people deep, and they're going to cut you hard, and they're going to cut you where it hurts, right in your pocket. We all know how much medical situation is, and how much medicine costs, and how much going to the doctor can even cost. I mean, when you start talking about taking away foods out of the mouths of these kids off the table, cutting their food stamps, taking away their Medicaid. You got so many people. What about the mentally ill, and what's going to happen, and where are they going to be on the street? You're not going to be able to decipher who is what or what's what. It's going to be crazy. I mean, this is getting ready to be real crazy, and it's so cruel. My God, it's so cruel. And that's what we were talking about, as we should all get together and start talking about these things. And I mean, please type in the comments your thoughts about what you feel about what's going to happen, or how you feel about the Medicaid and Medicare being cut. And what are your thoughts about how we move forward? I mean, because we all need to give some type of suggestion and have some type of communication to be able to help one another, to be able to get through these trying times, because we do not know what's next. We do not know. It's like it's beginning to be too much. It's like a snowball effect from day one, and it has not stopped yet, to the point where it's just like a rolling avalanche of problems, a rolling avalanche of change, a rolling avalanche of what do we do next? Where do we begin to pick up the pieces? Are we ever going to be able to pick up the pieces of our life? Are we ever going to be able to have any type of normalcy in our life? I mean, it's just a lot, and it's a lot to discuss, because Medicaid and Medicare, God knows it is truly needed. People cannot afford to pay these high medical bills and to pay the price of medications. Oh my gosh, there are some medications out there that are well in the thousands to be able to buy, and without that medical insurance, there's no way they're going to be able to get them medications or be able to stay on the machines that they may be on to even be able to just exist, to continue to existing. I mean, does that matter? I mean, because you just got to apparently be a heartless person not to feel the wrath of this thing. This is something that everybody should be talking about. Everybody should be feeling this thing and making some type of I mean, it's almost like, what can you do though? What can we do? These are things that we thought were never going to happen. We would never see this bad. This bad. Who would have thought? Who would have thought we'd see this, when all we can do is pray? All we can do is pray, and all we can do is try our best to do what we can do to work together, help each other. I mean, if it's no more than just to communicate with the people around you. I mean, and the thing about it is, I say it again, our youth are going to suffer a lot in this, because they're going to see the stress on our faces as older people, because we don't know what to tell them. All we know how to do is pray right now. The only thing that can turn this around is prayer. Only thing that can turn this around is Jesus. That's all. That's all we got to hold on to. And if God knows, we got to hold on to his unchanging hands right now and pray that something else happens, that this thing does not go forward, that this thing, I mean, late night in the midnight hour, they're doing stuff while you're sleeping. That's how Lucifer works. He's going through the land to see how he can destroy. You know, that's what the word says. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So if we're going to be destroyed as a people, God help us. That's all I can say is God help us all. So with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all with that. I want y'all to know that I love y'all. I want y'all to know that I'm praying for you. I want you to know that no matter what happens, God is still in control, and I love you, and I'm going to be praying for you, and hang on in there and do the best you can. Do the best you can for what you got. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if and so you have not turned your notification bell on at this point, please turn your notification bell on and continue to have this conversation with the family members about the loved ones that you may have that are in the nursing home, that you may have that are sick, or that you may have. Continue to have that conversation. Let them know that they're not alone. Let them know that you're there with them. If you don't do nothing, be able to call them and check on them. Check on your people. Check on the strong people in your life. Continue to keep checking on them, and check on them daily from here. Do not let a day go by that you don't tell them that you love them, because we don't know where we may end up. We don't know what's getting ready to happen here. All we know is it's getting ready to get rough. And I want y'all to know that there's nothing you can do about it. We did nothing to cause this. It's just greed, money, and power. And there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing we can do. I know you feel like you're a sitting duck, just left for the slaughter, just feeling hopeless. It leaves you feeling hopeless. But in the same respect, let's just try our best to just stay positive and just work through it the best way we can. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.